Hello YouTube, this is Shining Gold with Oblivion, Shivering Isles Walkthrough Part 9, Rebuilding the Gatekeeper. This is a long mission, possibly the longest in all of the Shivering Isles quests, and it's pretty interesting. There's a lot of fighting and stuff, so if that's your thing, then, well, good. So what you want to do is the first dungeon that you'll go into in this mission is Zalem. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. And you need to find this woman, this necromancer, who will create a new gatekeeper. And this is a bunch of fighting of flesh astronauts, and it's pretty simple. It's not a maze, so I'm just speeding through it. It's actually kind of cool running through this entire like lab thing, and that zombie's actually kind of scary right there. Whoa. Yeah, but the majority of this mission is just running through dungeons, like a lot of the missions have been, really. But yeah, it's pretty unique. I mean, it's different than a lot of other missions where you like go into the bottom of the dungeon, collect the artifact, then return for your reward and stuff. So that's nice. Plus, I've already said this, but all of these experiments and stuff are just really fun to look at, and it's a little bit scary, I guess, but it's not that creepy. I don't know if you're like afraid of the whole reanimation thing, but yeah, it can be a little creepy. There's a bunch of books lying around and stuff that you might read. I don't know, I didn't. Yeah, so just run through here, and you're going to come in, and here's who we need to see. You might recognize her. I don't know if you recognize her. I don't know if you've seen her yet, but she runs the whole gatekeeper business, which seems kind of boring. Because, like, her entire setup seems to be to create new gatekeepers, and it's only, like, every 60 years that they need a new gatekeeper. I just totally threw 60 years out of the air, but, I mean, it seems like those things last a long time. I mean, like, what is she doing? Just, like, doing research and stuff? It seems really boring. I mean, the last gatekeeper was fine if it lasted as long as it did, so I don't know why there needs to be that much more research. I mean, it only took, I don't know, 30 minutes of raw footage to create an entire new gatekeeper, so I don't understand. But, okay, head to the Gardens of Flesh and Bone, which should be pretty familiar to you. Well, not the dungeon, but it's in the Fringe, where a lot of the missions have been taking place, actually. So head to the Gardens of Flesh and Bone. It's where you got the bone arrows for the last gatekeeper, which is kind of interesting. I don't know, maybe coincidental, whatever. And this is much more of a mage than the last. Mage, it'll shoot lightning at you. Maze than the last one. So I don't know. It's not that hard. Just look at the map at the one at the far left, and it'll tell you where you need to go and everything to find all these dermis membrane and everything. And it's pretty easy. There's only really one of them that's kind of confusing, but it's not really once you understand it. So you need to find the bone thing. I don't know if this is a bone tree. I don't know why it didn't say bone in the title. Okay, but now, this one, the next essence of breath that you need to capture, is kind of, not difficult, but hard to understand. If you'll notice through here, you hear the that's little smoke breath thing. Follow that, and you'll get to where you need to be. Otherwise, if that wasn't there, then this would be really hard to understand, because there's like multiple levels, like first floor, second floor, and everything. and if you don't follow the breath, then it's basically a giant maze and really hard to get through. But if you do, then your microphone will fall over. If you do, then you'll get there in not that much time at all. So basically, if you're going one way and that breath pops up, then you're both A, going in the right direction, and B, should follow the breath. See, here we go, leading me through here, and here we are, to a really epic looking essence of breath thing. And it's pretty cool, dude. Man. It's pretty epic. Gotta fight off some of those hungers, which actually really are hard to fight on a harder difficulty. Another thing I didn't note that is that the first dungeon that we went through in this place is really good for finding madness ore, and this place that we're in right now, the Gardens of Flesh and Bone, are really good for finding amber, which are less common. So yeah, you want to take those because they're really valuable for making really badass armor and swords and stuff. And then go store them in a house or something. Okay, so the blood liqueur, which again seems to be kind of pointless naming. Find that, and you should return to this lady, Relmina Verenum. And yeah, after you do that, going pretty fast, she needs you to decide what the Gatekeeper's specific parts should be. And it's all completely meaningless. There's hardly any situation where it'll make a difference. So you can basically pick them at random, but I don't know, pick the ones that say health on it and stuff, like the regenerating health one. Yeah, it's all pretty nice. It's not really going to make a difference in the end, though. So now that you've got that done, you need to head back to the Fringe and to where the Gatekeeper would be before. And there's going to be a huge-ass ceremony. And everything is going to be set up, but it takes a while and really long-winded, and I'd love to, like, completely not fast-forward through it, but this is, like, 36 minutes of raw footage, and I couldn't do that. But the actual really cool part I didn't fast-forward through. So, yeah. Finish. And I will take a short break to let you listen to this right now.
Flesh of true flesh, from those waters of Oblivion which sire thy kind. Come to this altar, join with this body. Quintessence of flesh joined with the essence of flesh. Absolute, immortal, bound to contingent. Stand clear of the cistern, over here by me. Honor, Daedra, fear not thy abasement. Thou shalt be the holy in this temple. I bind thee, Astronaut, to this body. Henceforth, Gatekeeper of the Shivering Isles. My child, it is time to fulfill your destiny. Stand guard in this land against all those who seek entry not bearing the mark of Sheogorath's favor. You shall know them by the coldness of their minds, the darkness of spirit. What's this? My child, they're coming. Destroy them. Show them your true power. Watch my child destroy the interlopers or run to Sheogorath. Either way.
Alright, I'm back after that little ceremony, which is kind of pointless because I just need to tell you that Sheogorath, go back to him, get your new quest. Kind of long-winded. I think there's actually a little bit of dead area after this that I forgot to edit, but that's just kind of like a special Easter egg, dude. And it's yeah, pretty nice, I guess. That was a really long quest. I'm surprised I got it down to just like 9 minutes of raw footage, because some people think it's a hard quest. Some people are wrong. And that's like totally epic twist. Sheogorath is Jigalag, which is pretty epic, dude, man. And yeah, I'm gonna leave. But see you next part. I already recorded it, so don't worry. See you then, man.
Now, nothing has changed. You deal with... Ah, come visit again.